What's up, guys? Sean, the Raz0r Bocel here, coming at you today, real sharp as always. Today, I want to show you guys how to make protein pancakes the Raz0r way, and they're going to be so good that when your significant other looks at you and gives you that "oh please" stare, you can say, "You mad, bro? Do you think this is a motherfucking game?" If you guys are low on carbs, you should just exit out of this channel now. Do not watch the rest of this video. It is bad for you. Don't look at it. Yeah, you don't want to see what's about to go down. Alright, things you will need for this recipe. A nice mixing bowl of adequate size. This one is Raz0r approved. I do use it quite often for this very purpose. Almond milk of your choice, whichever kind you like. I use the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Bread flour is pretty good for this recipe. Sometimes I use a mixture of flours, eggs. Today I'm going to use vanilla extract. I don't usually use it, so if you don't have it, you know, no worries. I'm going to try it out today, just kind of see if that does anything different. And then ground cinnamon. Again, optional ingredient. You don't need ground cinnamon. I like to put it in the batter. Preheat your stovetop. About a 5 out of 10 medium heat works pretty well. You can always scale the recipe to fit your macros. You know, you can always scale it back, halve it, or quarter it. I'm going to use 5 servings, so that's 150 grams that I want. Next, you want to go ahead and put in some baking powder. I use 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. Actually, you know what? Make that two teaspoons of baking powder. And then we will do a teaspoon of baking soda. Also do a teaspoon of the ground cinnamon. Pop the top. Look at that nice ground cinnamon. That's pretty much it for our dry ingredients. So you're going to go ahead and mix the dry ingredients up. Now we're going to move on to our wet ingredients. Okay, now for our wet ingredients, we're going to use some pumpkin, and with this we're going to use a full serving of pumpkin because I'm a big fan of pumpkin. So the pumpkin's nice because it has a way of keeping the pancakes nice and moist. 1 serving of the almond milk, 240 milliliters. Okay, we got 1 serving of pumpkin, 1 serving of almond milk. Going to put a little vanilla extract in here, just a little bit. And we'll start mixing all this up. Alright, so we got our wet ingredients, we got our dry ingredients. We're going to add some eggs. Do 1 full egg. And then 2 egg whites. It's going to be about 65 grams of egg white. And that is 2. We got both the egg and the egg whites in there. Let's go ahead and mix this up now. One more thing I'm going to add to our wet ingredients is Splenda, just to sweeten it up a little bit. You can use whatever you like to sweeten this up. I'm going to use Splendid today. Incorporate that into your wet ingredients. Okay, now take your wet ingredients and go ahead and mix them with your dry. Mixy, mixy, mix. Okay. Start thickening up here. And what we'll have to do is probably add a little bit of water. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of water here. And basically you don't want to add a whole lot of water. It's just going to be just a little bit. Okay. Here's our batter. It's about the consistency you want. You might want it just a little thicker than that, but you can see, you know, it's pretty viscous, not overly thick, not too soupy, kind of in the middle.